Can just more minute.
So easy. What's good? What's
Was
good, y'all?
good. It's
Welcome.
too easy.
It's too easy. Shit, hopefully y'all like that intro. What's called? Yeah, it's season 2, y'all. We're getting it started. We're getting it off hot. Started off with cold and bold. Now we're here with liars and buyers.
Hell yeah, man.
And so anybody telling lies, don't buy it.
Don't
That's
buy
pretty
that
much.
BS, man. Just like Cat
Don't buy
Williams said.
I don't know why liars lie. We don't. We really don't. I mean, you can try to quantify it to something as small as they have a mental issue. You can try to do as much as you can to try to say you could say why they lie, but even then they'll surprise you. You feel me? So I don't know why they do it either. But if you're dealing with a liar, you're dealing with some bullshit. Much love to y'all. We're praying for you, and hopefully you deal with it in a decent, way. Hopefully you don't fucking lash out. Because I know that shit can be infuriating sometimes being with liars. I know that feeling.
Yeah, man.
So
Man, like honestly, as you grow older as an adult, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I used to want to prove people so wrong, like so fast and so much, And I kind of
yeah,
just focused on, oh man, I can prove this motherfucker wrong. I Google this shit, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, as you
yeah,
grow older, you start to realize, like, man, it's just better just to let them be who they are. I
yeah.
think
I mean,
I think Cat Williams kind of perfectly, kind of just said it, man. I don't know why liars lie; they just do, and we just have
yeah,
to kind of like sit there and just let them tell their whatever they believe their story is.
yep. I mean, and shout out to Cat. So going on to the Willie D interview, him having pretty much telling his life story, et cetera, et cetera. So he had another interview went viral as well. Not as viral as the Shannon Sharp interview, but went
Yeah,
pretty viral. And so, yeah, I mean, we don't know why liars lie. He's been lied on multiple times, been sent to jail 30 plus times, no convictions.
yeah,
People, lied to him. I know, a lady pulled a camera out, lied, saying that, he assaulted, him and Suge Knight assaulted her and this and that. And then he went to an interview, where he was telling that lady she had $12 worth of jewelry on. Yeah, what's called that interview. It was supposed to be a positive interview, but that lady fucking, cornered him with a whole bunch of crazy ass questions, trying to make him look like the bad guy.
yeah.
And which she was known for. I think her name's Wanda Smith or some shit like that. She, TV show host or whatever, or she has her own radio show.
Mm.
And cornered them and started saying all sorts of nonsense. And of course, Cat Williams roasted the shit out of her. But shit out of her. I was like, go check that interview. Yo, that shit was funny as fuck. That's pure comedy. Like, shout out to Cat. He's a man that tries to keep it real. And I know I just want to clear the air too, because he talked about a comedian that I know personally and I've met personally
Oh,
on I think multiple occasions, if I'm not mistaken. Ali Sadiq. And so I know him and Ali Sadiq are beefing right now. And so, I mean, when I clear the air, I don't have a hand in this shit, but
mm-hmm.
to give a shout out to first off, shout out to Ali Sadiq. I met him in Tacoma, Washington. He's a great dude. He's a father. He's a comedian, former boxer as well. He's a man that tells the truth and tells how it is. Tells how it is. He has a lot of great, a lot of great jokes out there. He's with Comedy Central right now, I think. He has like a contract with him, something like that. I could be wrong.
Mm.
But shout out to Ali Sadiq. If y'all ever check him out, go check out some of his specials. Funny as fuck. I swear he had me cracking up. I was like front row of the Tacoma Comedy Club because there's a comedy club there. I remember I went to go see him, I think like 2 years in a row. My girlfriend then at the time bought me tickets, and so yeah, we went to go see him. Had a great time, and he was a great dude. We talked, and he was a pretty cool dude, and took pictures. He had time to talk with his fans. He's a pretty solid dude. But from what I'm hearing from his Cat Williams interview, he what you gonna call it? There's a there he was on live. He was saying that he had went because he was opening for Cat Williams, and when he went into the stadium to to start get started on opening for Cat Williams, it was here in Houston because Ali Sadiq's from Houston, I think, and it was here in Houston, and supposedly bodyguards blocked him off from entering the building. That's the story he's saying. Blocked him off from entering the building. They wouldn't let him enter, and they said, you're not performing tonight, but Cat Williams wrote a check for you as if you did, which is pretty generous. I mean, if you're not performing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is pretty generous either way, regardless. And, however you look at it, and, supposedly, cut him off. That's what Ali Sadiq is saying. And now Cat Williams is like, no, he was never supposed to perform at all. He travels with his own comedians. And so I guess Ali Sadiq was in good with the promoters of the comedy show, and they said he can perform there that night. I guess there was like a mass confusion,
Yeah.
and so yeah, they wouldn't let him in because Cat Williams, has his own entourage and everything. And so the story is that he didn't let him in, kicked him out, but handed him a check. And so Ali Sadiq him and Ali Sadiq are like, Ali Sadiq is beefing with Cat Williams about it. And so hopefully, who knows, maybe I'll meet up with Ali Sadiq again if he wants to run a session on the podcast. We can tell his side of the story. I mean, I know he already has, but up front over here since we down here by Houston. So hopefully, Ali Sadiq, if you're watching this, if you want to run an interview, run it back after Cat Williams' interview. I mean, we can do it. Just let me know, dog. But yeah. So that's the story. And I don't know. Regardless of how you look at it, I think that was still good on Cat Williams to give him a check. If Ali Sadiq's story checks out, regardless, the fact that Cat Williams went out of his way to pay him, you know what I mean? The fact that he went out of his way to pay him a check still, it's still fucked up, to kick him out of his own, venue and shit like that.
Mhm.
But still, the fact that he paid him, I still, give a little props to Cat. Like that's the way Cat is. I mean, he'll pay you. He'll spend the money. You feel me? He'll spend the money and fucking shout out. And I speaking of money, shout out to Lil Boosie. He had dropped a story about what Cat Williams did for him when he first got out of prison. And so when supposed to be Cat Williams, so right when Boosie got out of prison, Cat Williams called him up and invited him to a show. And, told him to come in, see his show, just got out of prison. Boosie was broke coming out of prison. And fucking Cat Williams, brought him in and everything, Boosie has his own entourage. And he threw a wrapped up towel that was taped up, threw it into his car, and walked off. And he didn't know because they thought it was weed or whatever, like Cat Williams was being funny. But it was like $15,000. $15,000 to get Lil Boosie started, like a gift.
Mhm.
Him getting out and fucking, it looked like Boosie was crying on the fucking live. It's like, I always remember that, man. I was broke. I was damn near homeless. Living in hotels and shit like that. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
So Cat Williams will spend it. There's one thing you can never say about Cat is that he's not going to spend it. He will spend it.
He's a good guy.
But, yeah, he's a good guy, and I see that in him. And even though I rock with Ali Sadiq, I'll still say that was still good for him to pay the money. Now, if you want to go into deep detail, Ali, I mean, just let me know, big dog. I know we just small time podcasting channel, but I mean, shit, we here, baby. Just let us know. But yeah, I guess moving on. So from that, I know we talked a little bit about on Raw Ball about the whole Cat Williams situation, stuff like that.
Yeah,
But if you want to move on to next thing, crypto.
yeah, definitely. All respects paid due to Cat Williams, the big dog, and he did a great thing for another one of the big dogs, Shannon Sharp. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think we got some important news for crypto though. The
Oh yeah.
SEC has finally approved 7 Bitcoin ETFs.
Yep.
You know what that means? It means there are 7 exchange rate funds that will hold a percentage of Bitcoin
Yep.
in their portfolio. That means crypto is now, well, it's always been, but now it's like official. It's an established uh, currency, and it's an established investment. Because once it becomes a part of the ETF, once it gets upgraded to, all right, it's an approved ETF. Now we can merge this fund with all these other funds, and now it becomes like one big giant stock. Well, I don't know how familiar everyone is with like stocks and ETFs and stuff like that, but an ETF is like an exchange rate fund. It's just like a group of stocks kind of like mixed together just to delineate the rise and fall of stocks over and
Yeah.
over. You know what I'm saying? Like SCHD, you got SPY, which is the S&P 500, and you got like all these other ETFs out there. But hey, the government is now recognizing, like we told y'all last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember when, the government's going to have to come to a point where they recognize crypto as a currency. Because one, it's a fair currency, and two, it gives individuals, power. The individuals on a lower level. It gives us power now. But and that's what they don't want you to have. So we're letting y'all know, hey, it's now become a thing. So you might want to put your money into it. I'm not saying put your money into only Bitcoin. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is if you can go out and grab one of these ETFs that has Bitcoin in it,
Yeah.
man, that is probably the smartest decision you can ever make for yourself 30 years from now.
Yeah. I mean, now you got actual companies backing Bitcoin now. Think about it. First, now is crypto was just based off, just blockchains and a strong, foundation that it had in the crypto world. Now we're moving on to stocks now, stocks and
Yeah.
ETFs now. Now
Yeah.
we're in this world now where you actually have company backings, companies that are worth trillions of dollars altogether. All these companies coming together, BlackRock, Bitwise, all these other companies coming together to drop all these ETFs. I mean, that means now you have actual backends. Now, if you want to say that crypto or Bitcoin doesn't have backends, you can't say it now because now they're getting backed by all these companies now. Slowly but surely, all these companies are going to be integrating over to crypto eventually. I mean, I'm hearing that XRP could have an ETF coming out too. I'm hearing that Ethereum's going to have a ETF coming through as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all these possibilities right now going into crypto or coming from crypto.
Yeah.
And
I,
this,
I, yeah,
okay,
it's definitely like if you're, I don't know, I don't know if we got a young crowd out there, but if you're like 18, 19, 20, man, you're old enough and eligible to invest in stocks. And if I were you, I would invest in an ETF that has crypto in it because once you're our age, I'm now 27. Um,
same.
you will be looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars that you finally now have because you invested in something that was for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing that people don't realize is that regardless of what we do and how we do it, we're going into the digital age.
Yep.
Digital is regardless of how you put it, no matter what people are saying, there's always that one uncle that talks shit. Nah, this shit ain't gonna work. I mean, I can't touch it. I can't touch it. It's like, yeah, I'm sure you can't because there's gonna be a lot of things you can't touch in the future.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of things you can't touch, and so you either it's that old saying, adapt or die. Adapt or die. You got to adapt with it. And I'm not saying that you have no, you should throw all your money at crypto. No, I should say you guys should do your own research, look into these ETFs, look into crypto, and see what they're talking about. Because now they have company backends now. The thing that the reason why this is big is because everybody has been saying for the past decade or so that crypto doesn't have any backends. They don't have any backends by any of these companies. There's no company backends. There's nothing behind it, just blockchains and community, which to
Right.
most people ain't nothing. Now you got blockchains, communities, and companies
Yep.
backing it up. So now people are putting all these companies are putting their money where their mouth is now. That's when people make money.
Oh,
Is
but
when they
here's the thing. Here's the
oh, go
thing.
ahead.
So I like what you just said right there. Now these companies are putting their money where their mouth is, right? These
Yeah,
companies been doing that shit.
yeah,
They just been feeding you all the information of Bitcoin is not going to be a thing. They've been feeding you all this information just so they can put all their fat ass money
yeah.
into Bitcoin, buying up Bitcoin, knowing that Bitcoin's about to have what's called algorithm. Not the algorithm,
Bitcoin halving.
Alvin. So they knew about this shit years ago. They knew. That's why the past few years, you saw a rise in Bitcoin and you saw a fall. And the reason why you saw a fall is because these companies knew that an ETF was coming. They were like, "All right, bet we're gonna fucking make sure that the public knows that Bitcoin is gonna fail, so we can go in and spend eons of money and and
Yeah,
and just and just and wait for the ETF to drop." They've been
yeah,
on this shit, man.
they
I
knew it.
guarantee they knew this shit. And
Yeah,
now all of a sudden their company is mixed with the ETF of Bitcoin, which they probably own upwards of probably tens of thousands. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Tens of thousands of Bitcoin.
yeah. They accumulated because that's how they do it. Though. Also, remember, like BlackRock, one of the companies that actually the ones that actually made a ETF. Back in 2018, Larry Finch, the CEO of BlackRock, came out and said that Bitcoin wasn't going to work. Not saying verbatim, but he was against Bitcoin. Back in 2018, went against it. Now they changed their tune. Now he's coming on to the CSNBC. Now he's saying all sorts of great stuff for it. Or
Yeah.
was it?
He didn't change shit. He was capping on y'all.
Yeah, so he was doing market. That's market manipulation, man. That's how they
Yeah.
do it. They've been doing it for years. That's how all these big companies. That's how all these freaking congressmen and all these senators. That's how they all make their money. They say it's bad, but they're accumulated on the down low, and they don't have to release anything to you. Especially if they're like one of the there's loopholes around the tax code where they don't have to release information to you. There's loopholes where they don't have to release it, so they can lie to you and say, "Oh, it's going to be bad, is this and that," and then you're not going to find out till years later that they actually did buy into it, and they can say, "Oh, I just had to change of heart" or whatever. They can bullshit you all the way through and have an excuse to do it. So, guys, don't listen to any of these politicians that are making money off your misery. That are going to make money off you being poor and poorer and poorer, making less money than them. Don't listen to them. Do what I mean. If there's a chance that you can fucking get up out of what the situation you are now, because let's keep it real. If this Bitcoin halving goes the way I think it's gonna go, the government's gonna be so hard on crypto, nobody can ever get rich again after this. That's how bad it's gonna be. That's how many millionaires are gonna be made in the process. If you follow, yeah, like I said, it's gonna get so bad that the government's gonna. I'm telling you, the government is gonna be like, nope. They're gonna full on ban crypto. Anybody else trying to get into it
They can't
after
now.
this Bitcoin halving, they're gonna have so many rules and regulations. It's gonna be so hard. They're gonna tax you up the ass.
Here's the important. Okay, well, yeah, they are going to tax you up the ass. But here's the
Right.
important thing to remember. Um, the power of corporate runs the world. Russia Russia told Elon Musk, do not send satellites into space for Ukraine, and or we're gonna shoot them down. And Elon Musk said, I don't give a shit. I'll just send more up there. Corporates have more power than governments nowadays. I'm telling you right now, the U.S. government and corporate, they're going to say two completely different things. But I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
right now, they can tax the shit out of crypto as much as they want, but it's never gonna not be a thing, because once corporate has put their money, once BlackRock is probably the biggest outside of Berkshire Hathaway's. BlackRock's probably one of the biggest ETFs out there. If BlackRock puts its money in crypto, BlackRock owns half of the fucking world's market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they own way too much. So no government's gonna be like, hey, we're not gonna do this crypto thing no more. No.
The government works for them. They pay them. So all these politicians, all these talking heads, they're getting paid. They don't have to release their donors, because that's why they keep the tax code the way it is.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to release their donors. They don't have to say who their donors are. And I'm pretty sure BlackRock has their hand in it. They had their hand in all, like BlackRock, Vanguard, all these big companies that are worth trillions of dollars. Oh yeah, I'm sure they have their hands in all of it. But
Disney.
at the end of it all, follow the money.
Follow
Why
the
are they
money.
doing it? Follow the money at the end of the day. Follow the money. Who's worth trillions of dollars, and what are they doing with their money?
Yep.
I don't trust any of these big companies. I trust their greed. I don't trust any of these companies. I trust their greed, because at the end of the day, all these companies are greedy as shit.
Yeah.
Trust their greed, and you'll be rich. Trust their greed. You don't have to be as sleazy and as fucking untrustable as them. But if you follow their fucking business tactics, you will be as rich as them.
Yep.
Not saying that's the best way to do it, but sometimes if you can't beat them, join them.
Everyone was shitting on El Salvador, shitting on them. Now look at El Salvador. They now have the backing of corporations in America that are never going to go broke because they own half the fucking world. Now look at El Salvador.
Yeah.
Now look at the people that don't own Bitcoin now. Now look at you. Now you're like, oh shit, oh, damn, I should really get it now. Well, yeah, you've been saying that for the past 10 years, man. You need to buy in now, because Bitcoin's gonna probably be worth 150,000.
The way it moved these past couple of days, it went up to 49K yesterday.
Yeah,
49K yesterday. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, it's moving. The way Bitcoin's moving right now, it's trying to test the market. It's testing the market right now.
Yeah,
it's testing the market. It almost went up to 50K. It's playing that game right now, and it's doing it before the Bitcoin halving.
Yep,
it's doing it before then.
Because right now, Bitcoin halving, that's when it's.
Like I said, it can easily, the way it played the game these past couple of days, it can easily go up to 100K. The way it's playing, because it went up 50,000 back in 2021, went up that near $50,000. Up to almost $70,000.
Yeah, almost 70,000.
Yeah, and fucking, if it can do that, that shit can easily hit fucking 100K. And not to mention, the Bitcoin halving means it's doubling, because you're taking away double the supply now.
Yeah.
So it can even go higher. Who knows? It can go up to 150K. That's why people are saying 150K, because it doubles from what it was originally, because it's continuously going up.
Yeah. But if you're our age, if you're 27 to about 35, just invest straight into Bitcoin. But if you're about, if you're 19, 20, get BlackRock, get all these ETFs that invest in Bitcoin, get that. But us, we know, like, I'm trying to be 35 and retired. I'm good. After 35, I'm vacationing. You know what I'm saying? I'm vacationing and going to the gym. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's really all I want to do too. I'm like, shit, if this shit hits, all I really want to do is really just take care of some people along the way.
Yeah.
People that have been there. Take care of some people, retire, go to the gym, work out, focus on my health, and travel, and start up investing into business. Start an investment firm so I can start investing in businesses.
Yeah.
And piece by piece, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a way to do it too, because I don't want to have the business what's called. I don't want to have the financial responsibilities for most of these businesses. So just play it safe. Be an investor. Invest in all these businesses. There's a lot of businesses out there. I want to be an investor though. That way, just acquire little bits and pieces of business.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go. So that's what I want to do. If you want to see my plan. But at the same time, guys, we gotta you gotta understand that. And also, not to mention, before I go any further, none of this is financial advice. Take this as you will, but none of this is financial advice. Just adds up. So don't throw your whole check at it. But at the same time, do your research. Look into this shit. Because we're not just saying this out of our asses. I've seen this for the past couple of years now, and I'm seeing it gradually go up. Like we're seeing it before our very own eyes. Right now is the perfect time. If I was anybody coming in that didn't know a damn thing about crypto, this is the perfect time to get in right now. Because once the shit zooms up, especially if I already told you about it, like me, I'll tell you like once or twice about crypto. And then, I'm not going to give any advice or anything like that. I won't do any suggestions. I won't do anything like that. After the first or second time, you ain't going to hear nothing from me. And you're going to, and then one day you're going to realize I'm gone. You'll be like, where the fuck did he go? What happened to him? And he's like, oh yeah, he's vacationing in he's vacationing in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
He's vacationing in Barbados right now.
Tune in live to Barbados Tuesday podcast.
Oh man, that would be an amazing podcast. A podcast on a yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just bought his new yacht. He's like, his yacht? His yacht?
Yeah,
that motherfucking security guard.
Yeah, 10 bitches on the yacht.
Fuck. Hey, hold on. Hey, no, you told me about this crypto shit. Hold on, let me see if I can invest now. I'm like, no. He's like, I got his number. Hold up, let me call him. Block. Blocking. I'm blocking everybody's fucking number. I promise you. And the thing is, y'all never gonna know that I'm rich either. I want to make sure y'all never know that I'm rich or anything like that. I mean, the only way you'll know is if you see this video. But all 25 that actually watch this video, these videos. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna know. So y'all just take a chance. Once in your life, take a chance. I'm telling you, crypto is the new wave, and it's gonna be the wave for a while. I'm telling you, man, bullshit you not. I've seen a lot of things come and go. I missed out on a couple opportunities myself when it came to crypto. Please don't make those same mistakes that I did.
Yep.
Invest. And you're not investing just to get some short-term gains. Do not invest to be an overnight success. Invest for long-term growth, long-term wealth, something that's going to be generational. Do it for the next generation. Don't do it just for yourself. Don't be greedy either. That's a trap too that a lot of people fall in. Once they start making money, they get greedy. Make what you can and get the fuck out. That would be a good suggestion for me, is make the money that you want to, that you plan to make or you need to make, and get the fuck out, because the market ain't always going to be this big. As big as it is now, it's not always going to be this big. There's going to be a little slumps, and then it's going to go right back up. And so, guys, you got to play the market. Right now is the perfect time to get in. I'm just saying. To play the market right now is the perfect time to get in. Don't wait. Don't be those people that wait for shit. They're like, I'm gonna just see what happens and I'll see if I can get in. And then you get in at the wrong time. And then you're like, nah, this shit's a scam. I knew this was a scam. But you didn't get, yeah. And then you're going to get out and then you're going to say it's a scam, but you didn't get in when I fucking told you to get in. You know what I mean? So people want to do their own thing. People think they know better. Trust me, guys. The smartest person in the room is the smartest person in the room is the person willing to learn. And that's usually the most stupid person in the room. If you get something my dad taught me, if you can admit you're stupid, you can actually learn something. Everybody's a know-it-all. Everybody wants to know everything. Everybody thinks they know everything. Everybody's a know-it-all. They're like, oh no, I don't need to do it. Everybody thinks they know everything. Everybody thinks they have all the information.
Yeah.
And so just for once, if you're that type of person, once in your life, just listen. Just shut the fuck up, listen, and actually think. What's the future? Anything digital is going to be the future.
Yep. Digital
Just
currency.
think about it. Just think about it. Think about it. Actually listen. Listen to yourself. Most importantly, listen to yourself. Because I'm not. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be as grand as it is now. And I'll tell you right now. It's gonna be a. You're gonna be waiting for another 4 years, and you say it's a scam. Right now is the time to go in.
Yep.
I don't know. It's not advice. Just what I would do if I was you. You got anything else on it?
Shit. Nah, I think yeah, I think this is huge news, and the halving will be even bigger news.
Oh yeah.
And then, hey, I'm putting my money in. I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Yeah. You got to. I mean, that's the only way you make money. You gotta risk it. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Shit. There's a lot of people that don't risk it and they stay exactly where they are for the rest of their lives.
Yep.
So for once in your life, risk it. Take that risk. Take that chance. And if you don't, if you just want to live a regular life, that's fine too. But I'm just saying, every now and then it's not bad to take a risk or two, especially if it's a risk that ain't gonna financially hurt you. Like if you invest, don't put more money than what you're willing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing too that people go fucking crazy, like 10, $20 every other week into into a new crypto or a crypto that they believe in. That would be fine. You feel me? That would be fine. I mean, shit. There's a lot of cryptos out there.
You spend that anyway. You spend that
Yeah,
20 other bucks anyway
on some bullshit.
on some beer, on some goddamn candy. Some bullshit
Yeah,
that McDonald's. I don't know. You spend that
yeah,
money anyway. Might as well put it into something that you want to lose anyway.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of things that we spend on, especially consumers. We spend it like we have it, and then we go broke shortly afterwards, and we're in the same fucking stuck process over and over again. Maybe do it different. I don't know. All I'm saying is maybe this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. You know what I mean? You never know. Not saying I'm your opportunity, but I'm just saying you never know where opportunity is knocking. So I don't know. I don't know if God damn. But yeah. As far as if I don't know, do you have any certain crypto you're playing with, or I don't know if you want to say it or whatnot?
I mean, Ethereum is up next, so naturally that's the second best crypto. So
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Bitcoin's always gonna be king.
yeah, Bitcoin's gonna be king, but like, if you feel like you missed out and you want to kind
Yeah,
of like get something that's gonna follow behind Bitcoin, it's gonna be Ethereum, and then Solana. That's my third favorite.
yeah. Yep. I mean, I'm playing with all those. I mean, those Bitcoin, Ethereum are always gonna be king. Solana is on the up and coming. Market's bad today, but trust me, it's gonna recorrect itself soon.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
gonna.
because we're going into the weekend. So the way they did it was they waited to the last second to approve those ETFs.
Yeah,
They waited to the last second. That way, that way there's enough money flow from in the market because the market's only Monday through Friday.
yeah,
And so what's called they waited for the perfect time to approve them.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean they know how to play the game. That's how they do it. We just gotta play it. But yeah, there's a lot of potential out there. I know Bitcoin, Ethereum. What's the name? Larry Fink. Speaking of BlackRock, Larry Larry Fink just said there's a possibility that he can be looking into Ethereum ETF, which is good.
yeah.
And
So
so
if you don't have BlackRock, get BlackRock.
yeah, man, and not because it's a great company that stands by morals, but because it's a company that makes money. At the end of the day, you want to make money.
Yeah,
Can't do nothing without it. BlackRock, they know where the money's at. These guys are smarter than both me. They're smarter than both me, you, everybody that you know. They're smarter than everybody. So follow the money. If all those fails,
And they give a dividend,
yeah. And so if all those fails, follow the money. And so there's a bunch of coins out there too. I do see a lot of potential. I mean, definitely, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP has a lot of potential to get a ETF too, from what I heard. There's a lot of rumors going around about XRP and a ETF. Of course, not before Ethereum or Bitcoin, but still,
Yeah, all these guys are getting ETFs. It's going to be further down the road though. It's going to be like
yeah,
15 years down the road. I mean, like that's
yeah,
just another risk. If you want,
yeah,
if you want to get XRP, hey,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, it is closer to centralized, but at the same time, Ripple is making a crazy amount of partnerships, and so I look at the way the company is moving, and they're moving into a way where, because they just had a meeting in Dubai, they're meeting with all these companies, all these leaders,
yeah.
they're getting out there, and so I see the potential. I don't
Ripple,
see XRP. Oh, go ahead.
Ripple is that a Boink or Bonk or is it something else?
Oh, oh no, no, no. Ripple, that's the company that's backing XRP.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so XRP is the crypto, and then Ripple's the company that's backing it.
Oh, okay.
And so, but yeah, now Bonk is a good one too. It's backed by Solana. Bonk is backed by Solana. I like where Bonk could be going. However, it still needs to prove itself. Like Bonk is actually a decent crypto, but right now it's in a phase now where it's like it everything that it got when it got to its highest point was off hype. What's the hype off it? Hype eventually dies. So I want to see what Bonk does in the future. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on Bonk. You never know.
Yeah.
Definitely keep an eye on Bonk. You don't know, especially when they're backed by Solana, and they damn near have a market cap of $1 billion. Damn near. I think they're around 900 million.
So it's a
Last I
little,
checked.
so right now they're just a little oversaturated, but eventually,
Yeah.
it'll fills it out.
Yeah. Now the SEC kind of fucked the. So right now the SEC is smart. They kind of fucked the market. So SEC, it happens. That's what happens. They're going to continue to try to fuck the market. That's just what it is. Don't take it personally. That's just what it is. But yeah, that Bonk is a good one that I do think it has a lot of potential. Do I like it more than I like Shiba Inu? Uh, no, but it's similar. It's similar to Shiba Inu the way it came in, a little different, but still has the similar hype when it comes to the hype.
Okay.
But and Shiba Inu still, I'm iffy on Shiba Inu still myself. I know I made videos on them.
Yeah.
Shiba Inu, I can be iffy at times with them, but if I don't pay attention to the bullshit that goes around circling the team,
Yeah.
because the team right now is burning Shiba Inu. Not much, but they're burning like big chunks of Shiba Inu. They're burning billions of Shiba Inu. So I can actually give them credit where it's due. Now, is it where I want it to be? No. Could it be better? Yeah. But the fact that they're burning, it's a start. And so I'm gonna give Shiba Inu a chance just for right now, even though the team's been full of shit for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, the team's been bullshitting. And yeah, right now the Shiba Inu is something I wouldn't go crazy on, but at the same time I would be looking into it. A good 10 million would have hurt. 10 million Shiba Inu right now wouldn't hurt.
Uh-huh.
It's only like $100. 10 million Shiba Inu wouldn't hurt right now. Let's see. There's some good tokens out there. Of course, not recommendations or they're not advice, but just what we're doing. A lot of potential out there. Jasmine Coin, I like Jasmine Coin quite a bit. V Chain has a lot of potential. I like Spell Token. And last but not least, let's see. Yeah. I guess Cardano too.
Yeah,
But
Cardano's pretty good.
Cardano too. I like Cardano. I got a couple hundred of it. I like where the team is going. Their team is like they're not as verbal with the community as Shiba Inu is,
Yeah.
but they're still. I feel like they're heading towards the right direction. So I like what they're doing. Polygon's a pretty decent one, and yeah, I guess I'll go and stop right now. Remember, not not advice, just what I'm playing with. And as far as meme coins, just for fun. Couple, there's a couple meme coins I'm playing with right now. Shiba Inu, of course, is one. Bonk is one. Floki Inu. Floki Inu is actually something that's actually becoming a more solid piece to my portfolio. I got a couple million of it. Right now it's worth what is it? Let me see. It's worth it's worth point. It's like 4 zeros and a 3
Oh, okay, not bad.
point. You know, yeah,
What's
4 zeros and a
market
3.
cap?
Market cap. Let's see, 300 million.
Okay, so it's up and coming.
It's up and coming. And then versus Shiba Inu has a way lower circulating supply.
What's the
Has
circulation?
only 9 trillion.
Uh,
It's a lot, but still way less than fucking Shiba Inu.
yeah, but Shiba Inu is lower in cost, way lower.
I mean, yeah, ish. But yeah, either way, that's one of the meme coins I'm playing with. D.Y.O.R Mars, another one. That one, yeah, that one's pretty much the same as Shiba Inu. The supply is crazy, but I like the community. You never know where that could take you. Of course, not saying they're gonna have some crazy backing, but still, that one's at $100 million market cap, still smaller. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much where I can play with right now. That I'm actually okay with saying. Uh, yeah, those pretty much those meme coins, Floki, D.Y.O.R Mars, and there's another coin has potential to come back, Luna Classic.
Yeah.
Luna Classic has a lot of potential to come back. It's 0.30 and 1. And that one actually has a big community coming back. Everybody it's at $700 million market cap, but at the same time the supply is pretty low for where it was originally. So it went down a trillion tokens in the past year or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That one's gonna be a slow burner, but it's gonna burn nonetheless. And I do see some value in it. I got a couple million of it. And yeah, I do think that one actually can do something. Because Binance saying that they could burn a decent amount of supply. I mean, they're burning billions every other week. So I don't know. That one also has massive potential, and it would get to a million. Like if there was one coin that can get me to being a millionaire, first than any of my other coins right now, it would be Luna Classic.
Mm.
Like for a thousand right now, you can get damn near 10 million Luna Classic.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, shit. If it's worth,
Like I said, I bought it when it was real low when it first crashed. Now, that's what I got now on this portfolio. I have another portfolio with more Luna Classic in it, but that's what it is at right now.
mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. For shit, For $125 now, you can get 1 million. So everyone play it. But yeah, that's it for me on what more what I see. What the plays I'm getting in. It's up to you guys. However you want to play it. Not financial advice, but it's what we're playing with. It's what I'm playing with at least. And so I do think these coins have a lot of potential on them. Not saying potential is always great because potential sometimes doesn't lead nowhere. But at the same time, if it's anything crypto, if it's anything dealing with the crypto market, there's a lot of massive potential, a lot of volatility
Yeah,
that can get you to where you want to be.
that's why I say just stick to the ETFs because there's not that much volatility, and it's a safer
Oh, yeah.
bet, and you're still gonna win. You know,
Yeah, if you're trying to stay safe and anything, ETFs would be the better route.
you're still gonna win with the ETF. You know,
Yeah, still gonna
if
win.
Bitcoin becomes $150,000 a coin, BlackRock's definitely gonna shoot up to damn near Berkshire Hathaway, stock. So it's in a way it's beneficial.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my take on it. I don't know if you want to move on from crypto. You got some more to say on it?
Yeah, we can move on from that.
All right. What I was gonna say, there's something I wanted to bring in. I just couldn't remember for the life of me. Damn. But yeah, they I guess going into entertainment, Echo just released on Disney Plus, and yeah, not getting great reviews. Another female led show, and I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing this shit go back and forth, and with Disney, they keep making all these feminized, feminist driven shows,
Yeah,
and they go nowhere. They go nowhere. There's nobody's talking about it. Nobody, it's just disappointment after disappointment. And I'm just like, can we just do a whole year where we just get no shows from Disney? They're like, where they just stop and they're like, hey y'all, hold up, hold up, hold up. Elon Musk just told us to go fuck ourselves, and we're dropping shitty ass shows, and our stock is going down. Goddamn, we gotta stop real quick. We like gotta go full fucking halt and see what the fuck is. I already know what they gotta do to go back to the original glory days back in 2019 when they were last at the very tippy top. That was when they were fucking top of the brass. And so now they gotta find their identity again, because right now Disney has lost its identity. It's going through a trans phase. It doesn't. They don't know. They don't know if they're politically correct. They don't know if they're trying to bring entertainment. They don't know if they're trying to fucking lecture their audience. They don't know what they want to do right now.
yeah,
And
and the things they're lecturing us about are not factual. Um, and they're taking advantage of this movement, this political movement that's been this Me Too generation, and they're taking advantage of all these scenarios, as in like women not being empowered, as in like themselves. When you know when you think about women empowerment, that comes from within. That's not something that's outside. Like if someone's taking your power, that's a you problem. It's not like a them problem. So like this whole Me Too generation, I just want to ask, like, where was this during like the civil rights movement? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wait to the Me Too movement when all this non-factual scientific things are being pushed to the forefront? Why wait to this? Where
yeah,
was this during the civil rights? Where was this during women's rights back in the 50s and 60s? Where was all this energy? Why are you waiting till when the shit don't make sense anymore? You know what I'm saying? The GTBQ. Like,
yeah.
why wait until all that's coming out? You know,
because they don't want to get canceled.
yeah,
They're
and then
trying to push them between them and cancellation.
yeah, and I think that we should all just cancel Disney. To be honest with you, because I'm not even letting my kids watch Disney at this
Mm,
point because I just don't know. I still fuck with Netflix. I watch Netflix. I
yeah,
let my kids watch Netflix. Disney, no,
yeah.
no.
It's just it's too political now, and then I'm like, all these companies now are trying to build a cushion between getting them and getting canceled. So that's what they're trying to do right now. That's what they want to build, that cushion, because once shit starts hitting the fan, all these executives are fucking perverts and all these pervert executives and shit like that. It comes to light. They have a cushion. They're like, hey, hold up. Yeah, I like playing with little kids, but hey, remember what I did? I created a LGBT community, movie fan base. Remember that, yo? Remember I was pandering to the community and this and that.
Yeah,
Remember I was pandering to women. Remember all that? Look at all the good I did. It's like, who cares that I was playing with little kids? Or some crazy ass shit like that. And so they try to build this fucking cushion between them and cancellation, but even that cushion can't save them.
yeah.
Because once that cancel culture finds out anything in your past, you're done. They
You're
find
done.
out anything in your past, they find out any little thing, you're done. And they sided with the wrong people, because those people are fickle themselves. They're not gonna stand on morals. They're not gonna give any chances to nobody. They're gonna
They're
cancel you as
all
soon as they
emotional.
find out anything. Emotional. They're impulsive.
All emotional. And
They're impulsive.
I admire like Netflix just kind of like just standing on being free of all that bull crap. Because I mean, I think I was on Disney Plus like a while back, and I saw like some weird rainbow look ish movie whatever for kids, and it was kind of like
Yeah,
trying to push the agenda. I don't remember what it was called, but it was trying to push that. I was like, I'm looking at, it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, they know kids that like my kids, my daughter, she likes to watch shows based off what they look like on the picture art. If it's all rainbow-ish and all that type of stuff, me as a parent, I might overlook it and not even read the details of it and just click on it, and then bam, she's getting programmed. So
yeah,
I know what you're doing, Disney. I know what you're doing. You're not getting my kids. You're not getting my kids. You're not getting anyone who listens to this kids. And I hope you get canceled. I hope the
yeah,
adults cancel you because we're
yeah.
tired of
No,
it.
yeah, they chose the wrong enemies. I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, I knew what they're trying to do. They're trying to build a cushion between them and cancellation, and they think siding with the people that cancel people, siding with them, and being PC is gonna save them from all the bullshit. But they'll turn on you too. They'll turn on you. They don't give a fuck. They only care about looking like the moral authority figure. Hey,
Yep.
look at me. That self image. They're being the fucking what do they call it? Um, I forgot the name for it, but where they try to make themselves look good in the eyes of the public. Hey, I'm the one that canceled that person because he's a piece of shit and I'm a good person. You know what I mean? Not that, and there's a lot of things that go in between. People can't grow, people can't become better people. You know that you can't do it with this culture, the cancel culture. You can't even grow. You just gotta hope and pray that they don't find out. That's all you can do. Once they find out, you're done. You said any little thing, any little joke, any little mispronunciation of somebody's gender or whatnot, you're done.
They're done. And that's the
And
line
so
you
it's
want to tote. If that's a line you want to tote, be my guest. I will not. I will not be.
yeah,
I'm done watching. I'm done watching Disney, man. Like, and then y'all just throw this shit on social media like it's supposed to be like like women shitting on men. Like that's supposed to be normal, dude.
yeah,
Why are y'all
yeah,
like? Why are y'all allowing these women to go on go on live and one embarrass themselves, embarrass their
yeah,
fathers, embarrass their freaking whatever male figure they ever had in their life, boyfriend, husband, whatever they have,
Yeah.
What the girl say? I love making men uncomfortable. I love it. And then she repeated herself. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm like, why would you why would you like if a man said that? Oh yeah, I love making women uncomfortable. What type of
Oh yeah, that
what
new
thoughts?
Star Wars director.
Yeah, what thoughts will you
Yeah,
be? What
Star Wars
thoughts will
director.
be running through your head if a man went on live and said, "I love making women uncomfortable." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that would be like suspect.
yeah, they'd be like,
You know what
"Whoa,
I mean?
whoa
That'd
there."
be
I mean,
yeah,
what
you know what I mean?
you need like what's that one sound? He need to leave. You
Oh
need to
yeah,
they be like you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like you need to get
yeah.
out of here, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, if roles were reversed, he would be the Antichrist.
Yeah.
He'll be the
So
Antichrist.
the
And
fact that
so, yeah,
Disney
yeah,
is normal, like they're normalizing this stuff. And
yeah.
it's happening live right before our eyes, man. That's the
Yeah.
scary part.
After that Me Too shit came out, everybody, all these executives, all these, and at the same time, yeah, you should be rightfully so, because some of these executives and all these fucking producers and shit, they're Weasley, sexually driven perverts. And yeah, Holly weird. Yeah, it's a weird ass place. And like Cat Williams was saying, it's a weird fucking place.
It
There's a
is.
lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes. So I do see that, but at the same time, all these companies now are just like bowing down to the cancel culture because they don't want to get canceled. And by doing that, you guys are you're no longer focusing on the topics. You're no longer focusing on making good content. You guys are just focusing on the message.
I like watching Netflix movies because I'm like, damn, I'm watching like these are good, authentic ass movies.
Yeah.
When I watch Disney movies, it's almost cringe. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, they really try to make a point.
Yeah.
It's almost like, oh, why are they? Oh my god, like that would never happen in a real nice scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like 1% of the population that does things like that, and it's like, dude, like why? Like what are my kids watching? Like what am I watching? For one,
Yeah. No, they like I said, they forgot how to make good content. Now they wanna lecture people now because they think if they lecture people and they can put it in their narrative, they can like I said, the further that cushion is from them getting canceled, the more the better they feel like they're gonna be. That way, so now what they do is so instead of just hoping they don't find nothing, now they're gonna build a cushion and now they're gonna lecture people on how to think so it can be under their narrative. So that way, when it comes time to cancel them, you already believe in all the narratives that they put out. Because
yeah,
especially when you buy their tickets and stuff, you already been buying into their narrative. So they think so they can get away with it now. So now they can be just as sleazy as they were before and get away with it. So no, don't buy into any of these big companies, especially media companies, where they try to build a narrative to a point where they're lecturing you. Don't fall into their narrative. I mean, they're always gonna have these. They're always gonna have their own agenda. They're always gonna do their own thing, regardless. So don't buy into it. Don't only invest your money into something that's good. Put your money into something that it's actually good product. They're not putting out good product anymore. The product they put out is lectures. Now they're lecturing you, even in entertainment, where you go to escape from the real world. They're still lecturing you. They're trying to tell you what to do, even when you want to just be free and actually enjoy some magic in your life. They want to tell you no. So I'm like, no, fuck them. Do not put money into any of these companies. Don't go out and spend your money on any of these movies they put out, any of the bullshit that they put out. Don't do any of that because they don't give a fuck about you. They only care about themselves at the
yep,
end of it all. So and that's what most companies, but even companies understand that hey, we gotta sell tickets, we gotta sell our product.
yeah.
So
I mean,
that they at
most
least listen
companies
to
believe most companies believe in their mission. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Disney's mission is, and I don't think honestly, I don't. I think they believe more in the agenda than the mission. You know,
oh yeah,
like every company has like a mission statement, right? And then it's
yeah,
Apple to to challenge the status quo. digitally. They believe in that, and like that's what we get. We get all these Apple products that are challenging the status quo. They might not be the best, but they are doing what their mission says. Now, does Apple have an agenda? No, I don't see. But does Apple still sell? Yes, Apple still sells. It doesn't have an agenda. So the fact is, like Disney, they're reaching so far, and I think that there are some nasty people that own that organization.
Yeah.
There's some. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's our adversaries, which hey, shit, it might be our adversaries that own that organization. From the back end, you know what I'm saying? Like they're in debt. They're in debt with like China or something like that, or Russia, and they're trying to feminize our our people.
Yeah, I mean,
they're trying to feminize our sons. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, when it's time to get down to business, when shit pops off, guess what? A lot of our sons are gonna be too much of bitches to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, the way to do it. Yeah, oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you. But fucking the way to topple empire is to destroy the strongest link, and that's probably going to be the masculine figure.
Yeah,
destroy the masculine figure, you're probably going to topple the empire easily. That's just usually how it is. That's how it goes.
I think one of my favorite mentors, he always said, everybody's always watching this hand, but you're not looking at this hand. You ain't seeing what this hand doing, but you're always watching this hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing. It's like everybody's always looking at, everyone's always looking at like the forefront, but they're not looking at what's behind the scenes. What's the negative effect over time? That's why I'm about to get. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's just me personally. I mean, if all this bullshit does come to pass, get your money while you can.
Yeah,
get your money while you can, because some of this shit you can't even stop. Some of this shit you can't even stop. So get your money while you can, and find a way to financially free yourself and your family, and free your family. That's where you start. Everybody wants to, everybody feels like it's too much to get started, especially when you're on the path of becoming financially wealthy. You feel like you have to do all this extra stuff. Start with you.
Yep.
Financially free yourself, because you can't help nobody if you are not good. You know what I mean? You see all these athletes go broke trying to spend it like they have it on their family, trying to get the mom a new car, get them a new house, spend all these crazy amounts of money on their family. And at the end, they're the ones that end up broke. They're the ones that file for bankruptcy. You know what I mean? And where's their family? Nowhere to be found. All the money they spent it on, nowhere to be found. So with all this agenda, all these narratives being pushed onto the public, to our children, most importantly, get your money while you can, that way you can financially free yourself and put your family in a better, like you and your family, like your kids and your wife, etc., or your husband, etc. Try to put yourself in a better position to deal with this bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so try to put yourself in a better position. So that's it for me. I don't got too much in the tank for me. I don't know if you got some.
Oh yeah, I'm all burnt out.
Yeah, I'm burnt out myself, man. I haven't got no sleep. I gotta edit these videos, put out the podcast, et cetera, et cetera. So wish me luck today. Hashtag no sleep. So
hashtag too easy.
It's too easy. But
Trill off for that bomb man.
Oh yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out and thanks to Trillo. He made the beat in the beginning of this video, the introduction, and it's the way he's doing music and the way he can mix things around is amazing. Shout out to you, Big Dog. Hopefully, you continue to make music. Does he have like any social media handles or anything that we can put down?
Yeah,
that way we can go ahead. We'll find it and we'll go ahead and put it down on the description down below. Go check him out. But yeah, everything he's doing. I mean, he I think he sampled "Didn't I" by Durando, if not mistaken. And the song itself is already good, but the way he cooked it up for this intro, I ain't gonna lie, this shit was hard. I've been I ain't gonna lie. I've been, listening to it for a while now. So I'm just like, man, the way he did it, man, I ain't gonna front, man. He's a dog.
You know,
He's a dog. But yeah, go check out Trillo. Go show him some love.
show him
Go
some
ahead
love.
and follow him.
Ask him for a beat.
Ask him for a beat. Make sure he gets paid and everything. Shout out to him. You can go find him out at official Trillo on Instagram. OFFICIALTRILLO.
Yep.
That's his social media handle. That's him on Trillo. You can also find him on Threads as well. I'm gonna put the link to his Instagram down below. But yeah, go check him out, y'all. Show him some love. But yeah, I'm burnt out. I ain't gonna front. I don't know how you feeling, but yeah, I'm sure we can go ahead and end this shit right here.
Yeah.
How about it? But anyways, it's been fun. Little quick hour. We didn't want to go too crazy. We put everything we had, I think, into Raw Ball though. I think everything we put into was in Raw Ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, go check out Raw Ball. Go show us some love. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is season 2, baby. We starting off strong. And yeah, we're gonna try to get done. We got some guests that could be coming on this season, so just stay tuned. And yeah, be prepared. There's no telling what this season can bring or what can come. So just be prepared, y'all. Much love. And remember, once you subscribe and like and share to this channel, just remember one thing. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Bye.